I never thought that using a 4-track tape recorder synthesizer would be so fun, but here I am. This is Portatron, a virtual tape recorder instrument probably inspired by the Tascam Porta Studio. You can use 4 tracks to put samples on it, and also you can visualize them by pressing this tape editor button. Basically, the tape will start rolling when you press the play button. Or if you press any key on your MIDI keyboard, it will also start playing. As you can suspect, if you play different keys, you will affect the pitch, and as this is a tape recorder emulation, this will also affect the speed. You can also make it so every time you press a key or every new bar, the playhead will go back to the starting point. For that you have this auto restart on key or on bar, and you can put 1 bar, 2 bars and 4 bars. So for now, it's like a simple sampler. So where's the charm? Well, it's not only about the interface, because you also have other parameters that let you create your own kind of sound. For that, let's check these knobs right here. You will find the usual suspects to get that lo-fi, tapey kind of sound. You can add noise, dropouts, wobble and lag. Besides that, you also have the tape speed. You can go from 0 to 200 to get even slower and deeper tones, or faster and higher. And of course, if you go to 200, you will keep it 1 octave above, 50% is 1 octave below, and 25% is 2 octaves below. Besides that, to add even more glue and fine-tuning to the sound, each sample can be modified by using these analog-inspired channel strips. We have controls for the drive to add a little bit of saturation. We have a high EQ and a low EQ to shape the sound. And we can also pan different tracks. Finally, we can add delay and reverb to get an even better sound. On the tape editor, you can see that you have these L1, L2 and L3, and by clicking these locators right here, you can go directly to those points, so no matter where you are, the playhead will restart in that specific point. And as you can see, when you hover your mouse on the numbers, you can actually trigger these locators by using your keyboard with F#1, G#1 and A#1. And they are not the only buttons that are mapped to the keyboard. C#1 resets to 0, with C1 you stop the loop and you press play with D1. Rewind is E1, fast forward is F1 and reverse is G1. So of course the sound starts on C2, but that doesn't mean that you don't get many things to do. Because on the tape editor you can change the pitch or speed of each track too, letting you get experimental, as for instance this little texture. Well, originally it was a resonant bass loop. Of course with added reverb and delay, but I went down 24 semitones to get that effect. Then I added other loops and samples I have on my Beatwith library, and I got this result. So So, of course, with all of these, you can make simple synths or crazy, ambient, and experimental drone. You can even just press play and let it play during your whole project. Now, what else can you do with this? Well, let's talk about resynthesis. Resynthesis is a fun way to go even beyond on sample flipping. Basically, it's rendering an audio file of a sound you already made, and then again go and apply some design shenanigans, effects, and whatever you want. So let's go back to that drone-ish texture, and as you can see, I'm using the 4 tracks. But what I can do is to render the result and put it in a new preset. And as with any nice plugin, you can just drag and drop. So now I have this. Then we can add more sounds, different textures, different tape controls, motor controls, and whatever we want. So let's try to make something interesting. One thing I didn't mention is that you can put samples also in reverse. So let's add some panning, maybe some effects like reverb, delay, maybe let's make it a little bit darker on some instruments, a little bit brighter in others, and balance a little bit of the levels. Of course, it's not the music that I'm used to make, but I'm having so much fun exploring different kinds of sounds, textures, and, well, having this like virtual tape experience. Then you can go even beyond, again, render this and add it to an empty Portatron preset. So we ended up with something like this. I don't know you, I love this kind of sound experimentation, even if it's not something that I'm going to put in a song. Or maybe yes, who knows. So I hope you enjoyed this little instrument I'm showing to you. If you want to buy it, consider using my affiliate link down below. And a full disclosure, Robotic Bean gave me access to this plugin, but they have no say on the content of this video. They haven't even watched it on advance. Please give a like to this video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.